We are officially live. Hey, 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 anybody out there? So I tried my hardest to send out a notification. I kind of just decided that I wanted to go live. I'm sitting at home on a Sunday and the weather is hot. I mean, hot. Like 91 degrees. The humidity, I think, was right at like 60% or something like that. 50, I wrote it down, 57%. Yeah, it's nasty. So I'm just gonna give y'all some time to come on in. Talk to me now when you get in. Let me know that you're here. Announce yourself. Tell me what zone you are in. Hit that like button for me. What's up, guarding realtor? Hey there, zone 7B. Okay, so we're not that far. I'm in zone 6B7, in between the two, but I usually just post 6B. How you doing today? What's your day been like? Arkansas. Okay. I'm in Kentucky. I'm just giving some folks some time to come on in. Angela's Garden says, hey, what's up, Angela? So quick housekeeping tip, or for some reason I cannot comment on your comments that you leave me anymore. I used to be, but I don't know what happened. So check your settings. I'm not really sure, excuse me, how to get there, but check your settings. And there is a way though to make that happen. Maybe you did it on purpose. I don't know, but I cannot comment on your comments. I can leave you a comment on your videos and receive comments, but I can't comment on your comment when you're commenting on my videos. Okay. So double check that, because I really, and yes, I did give Miss Angela Garden Sense a shout out on a video or two before, because she had an amazing video on pruning tomatoes, and she's a new channel. Go check her out. But she did a fabulous job on that. So Miss Angela's Garden Sense, check her out. Dee Dee's Pharmacy's in the house. What's up, Dee Dee? I feel like we need to have like our own little chat session, Dee Dee, because you just be doing some things and talking about some stuff. And we need to include Diva Jones 03 in on that conversation too. I think we would have a ball doing that. Um, so what's up, everybody? Yes, please, Miss Angela, check on that for me, because I would love to respond to your comments. I haven't been ignoring you. I just can't respond to them for some reason. But thank you so much for checking out my channel, and y'all are really like loyal subscribers. I really appreciate that. Y'all are loyal friends, really. So thank you all for being a support for me. Miss Dee Dee, yes, you say yes. Yes, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. um Good, good. So I just wanted to come on because I haven't, the last time we talked, I was about to leave for a trip, and then I came back for a trip, and y'all see that I've posted like tons of videos since then. I've been doing like two a days, right? Two videos a day, and really that's just to catch up. There's just so much stuff going on in the garden, and the last trip I went on was vacation with my in-laws. Now, listen, I don't have those typical in-law problems, okay? And I'm very grateful for that. I love, love, love my in-laws. Y'all have heard me talk about them a lot. They are the bomb. Like, I really love them. And we had a tremendous time. We went to Gatlinburg. We stayed in Gatlinburg, but was in between Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge a lot. But they are amazing. And this year just felt different for some reason. I don't know, but it was great. It was great. So I had a ball. Melanie, what's up, Melanie? Hey, how are you? It's good to see you here. Thank you all so much. I do not have moderators. Matter of fact, I haven't really figured out how to do that. Maybe I should try to figure out how to do that. Candy, what's up, Candy? Candy is in the house. Add moderator. Oh, I see it. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna try to, Didi. I'm gonna try it on you first. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Ooh, the chat's moving. Boom. Did it work? DD Pharmacy is now moderator. Uh. Lead Farmers in the house. What's up, Lead? It's been a minute, Lead. What's going on? Oh, you leaving? Okay. Well, that's fine, Lead. Thank you all. Thank you for trying to jump in. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to control this feed over here. It's like y'all are rolling. Hold on. I can't even find my cursor, y'all, to scroll up. So okay, let me do that. Chris Bootsy's in the house. What's up, Chris Bootsy? Miss Angel says she's leaving for a trip tomorrow. She's so worried that our garden will be neglected. I know, only 5 days, and that's been my like pattern here, 4 or 5 days. But rabbits, squirrels, moths, and critters could mess things up for sure. Yes, and they can. But listen, you do all you can do, and then just leave the rest in the hands of the Lord. Because and that's what I've literally done. And when I went to Gatlinburg, I did call a friend. I was going to be there. I had 2 more days left. And I was like, oh, Lord, it has been 90 degrees every day. I know the humidity is crazy because we live in the Ohio Valley. So the weather is always crazy, but the humidity is horrible. And I was like, Lord, I just got to call this child and see if she'll go check on my garden. And the day she did, it rained. And so that's been my saving grace, just rain popping up. Let's see who else is in the house. JDS, what's up, JDS? Hey, I just checked out your pepper video. Yeah, there are like tons of varieties of everything in the world, and I'm just like, wow, this is so cool. But he has like tons of varieties of peppers, so y'all go check that out. Everything from sweet to like you don't want to eat it because you'll die. Okay, so go check it out. Go check it out. Who's from Arkansas? I think Miss Garden Realtor is from Arkansas, Zone 7B. So check out her channel as well. She is a creator. Let's see. Thank you, Dee, for saying hit that like button. I really appreciate that. Y'all, I'm really thinking about getting serious about creating content. I'm learning so much, and so yeah, those likes are greatly appreciated, and we'll see how it goes. Subscribers have went up like drastically this past week, and I am so appreciative of that. Thank you all for like sharing my videos and telling people what's going on over here. I really do appreciate that because when it's just interesting how you can build something by word of mouth, and it doesn't take a whole lot of marketing. And but people who, if they trust you, they like you, they see your potential, whatever else it is, they will tell people about you. And I'm just like blown away by that every single day. It just affirms, like, man, you decide in your mind who you are, and that changes, and it's good that it changes because you evolve, I think, and you try to get better. But then sometimes you just need somebody to affirm that you are a good person, that you are like really trying to help people and help yourself. And just, in this journey, you're just trying to just be the best you can be. And so it's really cool to see people that believe in you and get that affirmation back. So thank you all so much. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know what that means. Like, really. So I appreciate that. Let me scroll back up here and see. Oh, Lady Leg got you furniture shopping. Yay, Lady Leg, get your furniture, girl. It was probably overdue, right? You probably ordered that furniture for a while. So go and get your furniture. Let's see. Let me scroll. Yes, you do have to leave it to God. At least the rain will keep falling, but I know the critters, and those squash bugs, y'all. How many of y'all having trouble with squash bugs? Like, they grow, so lay eggs, and those eggs hatch so fast. Like, to be honest, today I went out for a split second because I thought my sugar baby watermelon had fell off the vine because I have it growing up a trellis vertically, and it didn't. It fell to the ground, but it didn't break from the vine. And so And I had something to support it underneath, but I guess the wind or something blew. I don't know. So anyway, but I saw some little squash bugs on. It was so hot, and I was just over it. I saw some little squash bugs on my cucumber vine. Honey, I looked at them and came straight in the house. I was like, I'm just so sick of killing squash bugs. I'm over it. But I'm gonna go back out there once it gets cooler because I need to water and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go back out there and get those suckers. Let's say everybody saying hi to each other. That's great. Dan Organic Food Force is in the house. What's up? Happy Sunday. Yes, it is the Lord's Day. And yes, I did go to the house of the Lord today. We have church early. Well, it's like 10 o'clock and just for 1 hour. So yeah, we got it in, praised him, and came on back to the house. Yep. Um, Land Farmer, some people want to know if you're opening your greenhouse lounge tonight. So they can come on in. That'd be cool if you post that here. You opening your greenhouse lounge tonight, Land Farmer? Papa, you want to see me and Papa Barefoot into the gardening game with you? Yeah, you know what? My husband is a supporter of everything that I do. I mean, he might not like it too much, but he's like, okay, if you believe in this, if you're passionate about it, I'm here to support you. That's all that I'm here to do. And so, yes, he lists the bags for me. Yes, I mean, he set that cinder block raised bed for me. He'll do things if I ask him to do it. He knows nothing about growing anything. So, and I was like, I had to learn too, but he's willing to learn. And he's like, one day, y'all, I was looking out the window, my kitchen. I have a kitchen window, and I was looking out. He was coming through the back door, through the backyard to come in the house, and he was chasing off one of those white butterflies. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the cabbage moths, right? He was chasing it off. He's like, he came in the house, and I was just giggling, and I said, "What was you doing out there?" He said, "That old bug you be talking about. I was trying to get it." I was like, "Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you, baby. I really appreciate you trying to chase that off." So he was trying. He's trying, but he is learning a little bit more. But what I want him to do is learn how to cook everything that I'm doing. Now he knows most of it, like carrots and cabbages, and in fact, he knows what to do. But there's some things like cooking melons we've never grown before, never eaten. This is the first year. There's a lot of firsts for this year for us. And so I want him to learn how to incorporate this stuff in our meals because he's the cook of the house. I have no problem with that. Honey can throw down. By the way, if y'all have not already, follow him on Instagram at Bearded Belly Eats, Bearded Belly _eats. Okay, on Instagram. And I'm on Instagram as well at Store Give Love. Store_love underscore our store_give_love. So follow us there. But he could throw down in the kitchen. So he's doing his part. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Jesus, that's the way I look. That's why I look the way I look. I tell him I blame this 100-pound weight gain. Oh, over the past, we've been married since 2007. So actually, this month is our wedding anniversary. So what's that? This is 2009. So 12 years. 2007, yeah, it'll be 12 years that we've been married, 14 years that we've been together. But I knew him a year before that, and then we started dating. Yeah. So yeah, we've but he's definitely doing his part. Let me hop back in this chat, y'all, because I'm just rambling on here. Y'all are having so much fun. Hold on. Everybody saying what's up, Dan? What's up? Miss Angela's Garden Sense says, "What do you do with cucamelons?" Cucamelons are small. I have a video on it, but they're small. They almost look like little tiny bitty baby watermelons, but they taste like cucumbers. Yeah, with like a hint of lemon. I do taste the lemon the more. It's like I can't figure out if I need to harvest them when they're almost the size of a grape, or if I should harvest them a little bit tinier than that. But I do get that hint of lemon, but it tastes like a cucumber. So I've just been cutting them like they're little bitty grape ones. You don't have to cut them, but I do cut them in half and put them in my salad, or we just pop them in our mouth like a snack, like a grape. Yeah, yeah, and there's seeds in it, and I mean it tastes great. I just never grew them before. Cucamelons. They're also called Mexican sour gherkins. Yep. So people use them to make pickles. Yep, yep. You should try it. I got the seeds from migardener.com for 99 cents. Hello. Okay. Let me hop back over here. The Instagram address, mine is store, STORE underscore give underscore love. Actually, I got it on my shirt. Eh, 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 eh. Y'all see that? Y'all like to scroll up? I'm crazy, ain't it? Yep, that's me. And then my hubby's Instagram is bearded belly underscore eats. Mm-hmm. Yep. Who's congratulations? What are we talking about? JSGS Farms. What's up? Not JS, J3GS Farms. Hey, I went to your channel and I didn't see any content. Are you a content creator or not? Because I didn't see it, but sometimes you have to change your settings so people can see it. But let me know, J3GS Farms, if you are a content creator, because I'd love to check out your channel. Hey, Backyard Gardener, what's up? So I'm gonna make you a moderator as well. Backyard Gardener, y'all, has been spitting some mad knowledge, like mad knowledge. Okay, y'all need to go check her out. She is going live almost every day, and she's working on some things for her channel as well. But she is like pushing out in those live videos tons of knowledge, and then the people that are coming into the live chat are spitting out a lot of knowledge. Y'all got to go check them out. Now, if you're interested in creating a YouTube channel, or you are a creator and just want to get better, y'all need to watch those lives, okay? Or be involved in those live videos. She is amazing. Thank you, Backyard Gardener. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can get. Oh, there we go. Ha. Congratulations, and I wish you many more. What is happening? What is happening? What is this? Congratulations, y'all. Oh. I'm crazy. Oh, thank y'all. So I told y'all that my wedding anniversary is this month. I'm so slow, y'all. I need a drink. I need to drink some more. No, this drink lid is not what you drink. This is a banana and peanut butter smoothie. Okay, put a little bit of almond milk in there, one banana, about 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and some ice. Delicious. Okay. Mm, mm, hmm I need a little energy pickup. So yeah. But thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Yes, it's been y'all, anybody out there that's been married or in a relationship for a long time or in a relationship period, y'all know it is work. It is work, ma'am, sir. Okay. And marriage is a whole nother conversation. But honey, I could write a book. I can write a book. We got married when we were 21 and 22 years old. Yeah, but I would never change it. I would never change it. Nope. Nope. Okay, so J3GS Farms. J Farms is what I'm gonna call you, okay, right now. Sorry. J Farms. He hasn't done any video haven't yet. Did do some videos. Okay, so you haven't released them yet, or you've done some videos and I just can't see them. But I would love to. I would love to, J Farms, because we want to support you. And check out what you're doing. Do you have a small size farm or small scale farm, or are you a pretty big farmer with some like acreage? I am interested in expanding my garden for next year. I definitely will here, but I'm thinking about either getting a community plot, or we need to get our stuff together so we can move out of this house into another piece of land. I want at least 5 acres to do what I want to do. We can have more property than that, but I need 5 to do what I want to do. okay, on our property. So we'll see. I don't know. Don't what you say, J Farms. Don't blame your husband for get not remembering. Don't blame your husband for the anniversary. No, he remembers. Yeah, he's pretty good about that stuff. But I just forgot that I told y'all about it like that quick. That quick. I know. Lead Farmer. Let's see. Okay, somebody's talking to Lead Farmer. YouTube is late on the notifications. Are they? Yeah, I put the notification out a little after 1, so I apologize for that. I just decided to come on live. I have been thinking about doing like a routine, like maybe once every other week or something like that live. I just haven't figured out what would be a good time. I usually don't do anything on Sundays, just because I'm running like crazy every other day. And Sunday, yes, it's the Lord's day, but it just seems like the day that's slowest most of the time. Usually after 1 o'clock for me. It's up in the air, but I typically don't do anything on Sundays just because I just want to sit down somewhere and be still. But y'all are different. Like I just feel like I can talk to y'all all day long because y'all the bottom. Okay. Hold on, let me go back in the chat. Let me see what's going on. Just add rum. I will not. Oh, you know what? So I not rum, but we went to Gatlinburg, and every year that my husband and his cousins, all his cousins are boys, by the way. So his mom's family, his mom's sisters and brothers all have boys. There are no girls. So the boys just started having girls. Does that make sense? So they had about not a one girl outfit for anybody, okay, for years and years and years. And then all of a sudden the boys stopped popping out girls, right? Or we did, but y'all know what I'm saying. And so yes, but every year they go to a distillery to get some moonshine. And there is this like coffee-ish moonshine. I don't know. He mixed it with some vanilla ice cream. Honey, it was delicious. It'll sneak up on you because it's sweet, right, from the ice cream. So if you're not paying attention, you drink that whole thing and be laid out on the floor. But I've only tried moonshine a few times. That's a little much for me. But that was delicious. And then they had this Buckeye moonshine too that tastes like peanut butter and chocolate. It was delicious. They had a margarita one, and he bought that one this year. And then they had one that's pickle juice, pickles in the moonshine. Ain't that something? So yeah. Girl, well, I haven't even got to my little points yet about the garden and nothing. We just talking away. Let me scroll back up. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Let farmer, I rebuke anything you say about bottoms up. Nothing. No, DD, don't be encouraging that. Don't be encouraging that. Did you, Miss Angela's Garden says, did you check out Gary's video with Callie Kim? He has a real homestead. Yes. Gary from the Rusted Garden moved to a farmhouse and started his homestead, honey. Well, he had a huge garden and was doing great at his old place. But this, honey, he has really put in some work. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, and it was his first time going live with Callie Kim, and you could tell he was just nervous as heck. I mean, his face was just red, and he was so nervous, but he did great. But yes, it's beautiful. Yes, and that's what I would love. I would love something about that size, maybe a little bigger, but about that size is perfect. Yeah, and he doesn't have. I mean, I don't have to have 5 acres to do that. I know that, but there's other stuff I want to put on there, like chickens and bees and things like that. So, um, let me see. Okay, so J Farms, you have a small farm, gardening, you do gardening, goats and chickens. Okay, great. Yeah, I would love to see that. How many of y'all would love to see J3GS Farms channel? Hello, I will all be there to support you. Yeah, and learn from you. I'm looking for coaching. Most of you all know that I'm a beginner gardener. Okay, I consider myself still to be a beginner gardener. Yes, because I haven't been doing it very long. My grandparents had a farm. My great grandparents, it was my great grandparents' farm. My grandparents inherited the farm, and then now once my grandparents are gone, their children will inherit the farm. But it hasn't been very active lately. There's a pay lake on the farm, everything, right? So like if I could, I would just possess that land in the name of my ancestors and my former grandparents, just to keep the name and the farm going. But I may not be able to do that. So, but in any event, I will have a farm because that's what I want. And I want it to be a small scale. It doesn't have to be very, very big, but we have this idea to incorporate the farm to table kind of thing and all that. So I'm excited about that journey. But in the meantime, between time, I'm trying to learn from everybody. Now, Diva Jones, 03, honey, this chick right here, yeah, she has some wisdom. She does. She's been coaching me real hard lately, and I appreciate every comment that you leave on the videos, Diva Jones. Every single one. I mean, y'all are really, really helping me out. Really, really helping me out. So I appreciate you. Um, let's see. Gardening Realtor, you guys are so cool, funny. Thank you. Look, we try to have a good time. I just refuse. I refuse not to have a good time. For what? Life is too short, y'all. Life is way too short. Y'all see how quick them plants can live one day and die the next? Y'all see that? Yeah. That dark zucchini plant that I got up there is dead. It's gone. It was bearing fruit, right? It was trying to produce, but it just gave out. It was done. And it's just like us. I mean, we're not too far from that. Humans, right? We can be here one day and gone the next. So I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be loping around here all sad and stuff every day. I mean, we all battle our own things, depression and all kinds of other stuff. I mean, we do. I'm human, but listen, uh, I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed and grateful, and I have so much more than most people have. I don't have everything I want, but I've never in my adult life have been hungry. Even as a child, I never went hungry. I mean, there were some times where we had to wait a little bit longer for food, but I wouldn't necessarily call that hungry. We've been homeless before, but we always had a place to go. Does that make sense? So God has blessed me, and I just can't sit around acting like He hasn't. That's just me. Okay. And so I try to remember that even in my lowest moments, that my goodness, I have a roof over my head and I have running water. And I may not have what I want in that cabinet, but I got something. I mean, there's something in there. So I'm grateful for that. And then on top of that, all of this, you all and Him blessing me. I'm telling y'all, when you feel like you are just different, and then you meet other people that feel the same way, and then they all happen to think the same way you do, or mostly the same way. I mean, that is just something. That's a gift from God. All of y'all are. All of you all. I swear I couldn't have done this without y'all. I really couldn't have. And this is, I mean, I'm talking even before I created the channel, because I was on y'all's pages and taking in the information, listening to y'all talk about life, about gardening, everything before I started the channel, way before I started the channel. So y'all have really poured into me, really poured into me. And I really do. I mean, I'm so grateful. I'm so, so grateful. Let me go on through this channel, y'all, or through the chat and see what y'all was saying here. Miss Angela's Garden Sense says, I love the sense of legacy you have. As a genealogist, I love your perspective. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I'm learning more about that genealogy stuff. And I do want to learn more. And I know you've brought that up before, but y'all, Miss Angela does have a channel. If you can type it again, I thought I put that in the comment section or in the description of one of my other channels. But if you can go ahead and put that in the chat so other people can see, Miss Angela, your other channel on genealogy, that would be amazing. Let's see. Melanie says that she loves genealogy also. There you go. Let's see. Yes, I bet you do, Miss Angela. Keep busy. Yep. Yep. Melanie lives in Philly. Okay, Melanie, what zone is Philly in? I mean, did y'all put y'all zone? Miss Diva, what zone are you in? Mr. Lead Farmer, if you still here, what zone are you in? So other people can see. And that's another thing. I like to subscribe to channels. That's why I make it a point to always put that hashtag zone 6B on my videos. I try to do that every single time because I want to connect to other people that are in my zone. Because if you are in my zone, then more likely you're experiencing a lot of the things that I'm experiencing. And in particular for my zone. And if you're growing, like I'm new to fruit trees and so if they're doing well where you are, if you're in zone 6B, then they're probably going to do well where I am, and we can talk more about that because our zones are the same or similar. So that's why I asked you all to post your zone because other people can see that, and maybe they'll go ahead and subscribe to your channels, or check out some content, or maybe you can help them as we are in the chat and we're talking about different things because you know they're in your zone. Okay. Yes. No, it's not a barefoot hoodie, it's a t-shirt. And matter of fact, I didn't know if this was early enough, too early or not, because I'm right under 300 subscribers, but I'm also um uh you know working on like a logo or something for the channel. So yeah, I had this made. My sister-in-law does all kinds of stuff. I'm telling you, I have like the best family, and very talented and very motivated people. But she does lashes, she does locks, she locks people's hair who are interested in beginner lockers. Okay, she gets them started and maintains. Lavished by Kay is she's on Instagram. Check it out, Lavished by Kay, and she is and she also does t-shirts and other things. Like she's just one of those. She has a full-time job too, and she does all this stuff. So again, like that entrepreneurial spirit, but making sure that her family's provided for, and her husband is amazing as well, which is my brother-in-law. They're just good people. They're just great people. But check her out. Um, let's see. Oh, and Diva Jones 03, you have a new channel. Your fitness channel. I can't even remember what the name of it is. I was the first subscriber though. I was um and our first supporter. I need to use that word. But yeah, Diva Jones has a fitness channel, and it's great because I told you all that I'm working on my lifestyle change as well. I've been changing for years and years and years, but just really trying to get myself together. So she has been really supportive in the area too, for me, not just gardening. So Diva is just amazing. Diva Jones is in zone 8. For all those that are in zone 8, check out maybe some of her content. If you see Miss Angela Garden Sense is in Baltimore zone A. Great. Thank y'all for posting those. Let's see. We have lots of humidity right now. Yes, me too. Oh my gosh. DD's Pharmacy in zone 5B/6A. I always remember that because you always say that at the beginning of your channel, our videos. But she's in zone 6A, Missouri. Backyard Gardener in zone 6B, Michigan. Yes. Gardening Realtor in zone 7B in Arkansas. Yes. Thank y'all so much. Let's see. J Farms, J3GS Farms is in zone 8B. Okay, great. Thank you for posting that. Let's see. Y'all talking to each other. I love it. Love it. Okay, I think I'm through the chat. Yay, y'all. Okay, there's Lead Farmer, zone 8A in Columbia, South Carolina. South Carolina. Hello. Okay, great. So there's a few things though I wanted to get y'all's thoughts on. We've kind of been talking about some things that we've been struggling with. The weather, it's very, very humid here. And but one thing I wanted to ask y'all are, what are some things that you would do differently next year now that we're going into that hot streak into the summer? maybe your transition from spring to summer gardening, or has it been a transition? Uh, to be always honest, I knew the first day of summer, but it really didn't feel like summer. Summer started for me, I feel like, in zone 6B in April. Okay, when spring was supposed to be here. It was crazy. And then the weather had been up and down, up and down, up and down, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cool, crazy. But yes, the heat wave is coming through, and it's been here for a while. But what are some things that y'all would do differently just now at this point where you are? If you could post those in the chat for me, those comments in the chat, that would be great. Diva says, get started earlier. Transition better since I garden year round. Okay, okay. And I forget what zone you're in. That's why I told you to post it. Yeah, but I this gardening year round thing, it's quite interesting. I just can't imagine myself gardening in the wintertime here. Um, but I want to, like, because of the snow and the ice, and then not really snow. Like in the wintertime here, sometimes it could be 70 degrees, and I'm just like, why? And then the next day it's 43. Like, what would survive that? I don't know. I don't know. So um sweat is good. Next year, Angela's Garden Scene says next year I will do more winter sowing. Okay, yes, I love winter sowing. I will also keep planting seedlings every other week. Yes, that's called succession planting every other week. And so, yeah, definitely. I think I stopped doing that after May, and I wished I would have kept going. Yeah, because now that my zucchini plants are dying, pretty much the squash plants, I got two squash plants, maybe three that are surviving, but two of them have died. I didn't have any to replace them with. I did, but they died too. So like I wish I would have kept that going. Yes, I could still do it. Yeah, yeah. But I wish I would have done that. Yeah, so be more intentional, I guess, about that. Um, let's see. Let me go back up here. I also need to plant more kale and other cold heat bearing greens. Yes. So that has been another task. This year's been my first year being really successful at growing greens. So I'm learning which ones and I did a video on that. Paris Cos Island lettuce, the red Russian kale. I did not have red Russian or New Zealand kale in my garden, but that seems to be something that people are talking about. But I do have the Paris Cos. There's another lettuce that has a red tinge to it. I can't ever remember these names. And then I have the dinosaur kale, which I've been kind of it's been like a bait for aphids and worms for me, caterpillars. I kind of left in there. I haven't eaten any of that, but it's kind of staying off my other stuff. So at first it was my peas, and then it went to the dinosaur kale. And that seems where the aphids have eaten or taken over mostly, but they're still standing and growing big. The other thing is, though, when I planted those the dinosaur kale, I planted in the wood chips. I did 4 plants. 2 of them did not do very well. When your leaves turn purple or the stems start to turn purple, that means there's a deficiency of something. And so I don't think I dug down deep. I know I didn't. I didn't dig down deep enough into the wood chips, like past the wood chips into the actual soil, like I did the tomatoes. My tomato plants are doing great, but that's because I went down like all the way past the wood chips. I have about a 3 to 4 inch um, thickness of wood chips, and I went down past all the wood chips into the soil and planted. I added some stuff, like fertilizer, a little bit of compost, and some garden soil to my native soil. But if you go down past the wood chips, you can use the wood chips to mulch around. But planting directly into them, it didn't work out too good for me. The plants again turned purple versus, my tomato plants look great out there now, but that's because I went down past the wood chips into the actual native soil. Um, so just a little tip there. Let me get in this chat. Let me see what y'all talking about. Let's see. Next year, okay. Also need to plant more kale. We talked about that. Um, David Jones is saying that my dream. Are you talking about? Are you talking to me? I don't know if you're talking to me. My dream property would it still be in the winter? Oh, have a winter season? Yes, I don't want to. I don't want to leave Kentucky for real. I'm open to leaving Kentucky, but not really. I just need to figure out how to make it happen. People grow in the snow all the time, and so I definitely want to. I just have to have the infrastructure. And here I don't have the infrastructure at all. And my first attempt at infrastructure would just be a hoop house, like a low tunnel. I'm gonna try that this year. That's my goal. But I want enough space to do a big greenhouse. I could probably put one out here next to the shed, but the city might have a problem with that. I don't know. I haven't checked out any ordinances or anything. No one in the area is doing a greenhouse. There are little backyard gardens in some areas, but most people don't garden around here. Um, they have their flowers out and stuff, but not vegetable gardening. And so, but I mean, I can drive about a mile down the road and there's cows. I can drive a quarter of a mile this way, east, right down the street here. And this family has little mini horses, little miniature horses. Um, they had like a little, literally a homestead, and I was thinking about going over there and talking to them, building a relationship to see what they kind of did. But they've been here. They've been here as long as we've been here. But yeah, they have a little barn and little miniature horses right in the middle of a residential area. I mean, it like it. But it's very clean. It's very neat, and that's my concern. Cosmetically, I want it to look very neat and clean. I don't want it to look my backyard's my backyard. They can't see that, and I'm ashamed sometimes to show. Most of the time, but I just it is what it is. To show my backyard because I got stuff everywhere. But but yeah, if it's going to be out in the open, people can see it from the street. That's got to be clean and neat to me. That's my goal. Okay. Um, DD Pharmacy says I focus way too much attention on peppers and not enough on important crops. What are important crops? What does that mean? Focus way too much on peppers and not enough on important crops. Dinosaur kale is great in smoothies. Yep, that was my plan. I don't like raw kale for real. It's too earthy. It tastes like dirt to me and it's bitter. But I heard dinosaur kale was a little bit different, and there are some other kales that are sweeter. I heard that before, but that's what I was growing it for. And because it was a dinosaur kale, my daughter loves dinosaurs, and when she heard the name of it, she's like a dinosaur kale, little big girl farmer. So she wanted dinosaur kale, so that's why I bought it really. But um, let's see. Sorry if I'm skipping over some of your comments. Mama Butterfly, hey, what's up, Mama Butterfly? She said I would have prepared better for the heat, shade cloths and such. Yes. And she is in zone 8. Mama Butterfly, do you have content? I think you do. Yeah, I think I support your channel. I'm pretty sure you do have so many of y'all, so many. But yes, yeah, shade cloths. I was on Pinterest one time or Etsy or something last season, and I saw somebody make. They didn't buy shade cloths. They just had a shower curtain that they could not use anymore. Not the plastic one, but the cloth ones, and or whatever that material is. But they ran a line. Uh, they ran some wire line, put that shower curtain on there, and spread the shower curtain out when they needed it, and then just pulled it back when they didn't need it. I thought that was the coolest thing. Just ran it across the fence from one fence to the other side, one side to the other side. And I was like, man, that's dope. They had, 4 or 5 different shade shower curtains on there, but that was a great way to repurpose shower curtains that you don't want anymore, can't use anymore, or whatever. So yeah, that was pretty dope. Okay, bye J Farms. Thank you for joining us in the live stream. Appreciate that. Let's see. I'm trying to see if Dee Dee ever responded. She said that she should have focused more on the important crops. Garden Realtor says, I have a large watering trough. I'm going to get another one. Oh, that's okay. So the rainwater, catching the rainwater. I've been setting out buckets and I've been putting some of those mosquito bits in the buckets so I don't have mosquitoes hovering around or trying to, do their thing when I have sitting water. But I do wish I would have come up with a watering system this year. I hand water everything. I've only one time overhead watered this season, up until this point. One time. And that was before I left on the trip. I was just trying to, it was late. We had to get on the road, and I just ran through real quick and soaked that sucker overhead. The plants look great. None of them were harmed by that. And it was in the evening time after the sun went down. But yes, I told my husband when we get on this new land, or maybe even next year, we're going to have to look into this drip irrigation. Now, what I have, y'all know how big my garden is. I can hand water, but it takes me about 45 minutes to get through it. And I only have one can, so I probably should buy another can. But one can, watering can that holds about almost 2 gallons of water. But that's easy. 2 or 3 plants right there. That's it. And then I have to go fill it back up again. And yeah, so I'm considering drip irrigation. Any comments about that? Did it work for you? Have you tried it? Any tips about drip irrigation? People that have it just make it seem like it's just the most simple thing to install. That it's not very hard to do, but I don't know. So let's see. Garden Realtor is going to get a hoop house. Cool. Make a video about it so I can see. Make a video about it. Let's see. Yes, the community here on YouTube is inspiring. Yes. So if you want to do anything, probably somebody's already doing it. That's what I love. I love to see that somebody else is already doing it. And so I know that it's possible. I just have to make it work for me. And so that's always cool to see, because you don't get a lot of those moments in life where you see things working out for people that you are passionate about sometimes. And so, yes, Dee Dee's Pharmacy. Okay, you said cow peas, paste tomatoes, and fish pepper. So you wish you would have focused more on those things instead of just peppers. Okay. Um. Woo. 10 varieties, totaling more than 40 plants. Good Lord. It's so easy though. It's so easy to do that. Like I couldn't believe I had like 14 tomato plants. I was like, what am I why do I have so many tomato plants? Because I want to try them all. I'm trying to find that tomato. Y'all know I'm trying to find that tomato. And that black cherry tomato was delicious. And it wasn't even fully ripe yet. I was like, what am I tasting? Oh my God. Oh my God. It blew me away. No need for drip unless you live in the desert. Okay, that's a perspective. It feels like the desert right now. I'm sure the desert gets much hotter than 91 degrees, but it definitely feels like it. Um Okay, I love how y'all are helping each other here. See, Diva is on that coaching again. She is rocking it out. Yeah. Okay, you still here, Led? Amazing. Hey, UT33200. What's up? Hey, this little channel, listen. Y'all want to be on the pepper game? Go holler at UT. Okay, UT be putting out videos about these peppers, and they have how many varieties of peppers do y'all have? UT? I don't even know, but honey, they be trying everything and can grow plant starts in their house. Like I'm just like, how do you get the plants to grow in your daggone bathroom like that? I mean, why? How do those plants look that good and they were in your bathroom? Like, yeah, they just be, yeah, check them out. Check UT out. Um Let's see. Angela's Garden Sense. Make your own sauce with all the tomatoes. Yes, ma'am. That's what we plan to do. And sauces. He's got all kinds of ideas. That's what we want to do with the peppers and the tomatoes. Is these different sauces. What? You throwing the whole garden away? What does that mean? Lab Farm is talking crazy, y'all. Is he drinking already? It's just 250. He talking about throwing the whole garden away. Oh Lord, stop it. Stop it. Don't give up, Lid. He gonna sit in the back and watch us. Listen, we doing this together. We are in this together. But I know your frustration though. Like I really get it. Because these, honey, these bugs are on something else. It is like they're immune to everything. Mm-hmm. Mm. Dee Dee, you gonna get rid of your home garden? What the? Wait a minute. Okay, so you want to grow more peppers, Lid? Oh, Diva said, "Lid, stay drunk." I can't. I'm not supporting that. Moving on. Fill in the blank, y'all. Fill in the blank. I will grow more of blank in the fall. I will grow more of the blank in the fall. Fill in the blank because it is July. For me, I need to start seeds almost now, next week, maybe. Because I can start planting according to this tool that I use. Have y'all ever heard of I can't seed to spoon? Seed to Spoon has an app. They also have a YouTube channel. But according to this app that they've created, Seed to Spoon, from Seed to Spoon. It's a great app. So y'all go and download that on your phone and check it out. But according to them, I can start planting out for the fall in mid-August. So I really need to start thinking about my fall garden. And a lot of times people do quit though. After the summer, they quit, they're done, they wrap it up, they clean up, and they're done. But y'all, no. We can grow pretty much everything we grew in the spring, we can grow in the fall. So carrots, lettuces, kales, cabbages, collards, all that stuff can be grown in the fall. So has anybody already started growing for the fall? So type in the comments, I will grow more. You don't have to type all of it, just fill in the blank. I will grow more of blank in the fall because I want to encourage y'all to start a fall garden as well. Let's see. Let's see. Lettuce and greens, Mama Butterfly. Yes, me too. And I was so pumped because again, this year is my first time that I've been successful with lettuces, carrots, radishes. I was growing all that stuff and I attempted it before and did not do well. DD Pharmacy says cabbage, collards, and carrots. Me too. Yes, I will grow more greens and radishes in the fall. Yes, Miss Angela. Uh, what kind of spoon is that? It's called From Seed to Spoon. It's an app that you can download on your phone. That it's like a calculator. It helps you, not a calculator, but it helps you determine based on the crops that you want to grow, when you should grow them, how much. If you use the square foot gardening method, how many seeds you should put into each square foot. If you're doing the rows, that's fine. The temperatures that all the pest issues. If you're having pest issues, all the different types of common pests. And how to deal with them. All that's on there, From Seed to Spoon. It's an app that you can download on your phone or your iPad or whatever. Yes, I need time. I need more time to think about the fall too, but I think I am going to have a fall garden. Diva Jones says carrots, beets, greens, brassicas, garlic, onions. Yes, all the above, indeed. Garlic, I did a horrible job at growing. They started out great, but they're no longer in the thing. I think ants ate them up. I really do. I think ants ate them up. Sugar snap peas. Okay, Diva. You are just all up and through here. Read my mind. So sugar snap peas, y'all know I had a trellis full of sugar snap peas in the spring, and the aphids tore them up. I mean, ate them up. And I got one sugar snap pea. All those plants I planted. So they started out great, and I was trying to protect them because we got frost here and there, and things were going crazy. So I was freaking out about it. That gardener anxiety again, that beginner gardening anxiety. But in the long run, yeah, it didn't work out. So I'm definitely going to plant tons of sugar snap peas to try them. I bought sugar snap peas for the first time at the store like a couple days ago for the first time ever. And I've always had them like in stir fries, and I've had them like if people bring, to parties, the fruit trays and stuff. But I never really bought sugar snap peas for myself. I was like, I'm just not noticing that. But I knew that I wanted a lot of them because I like them. But I bought a bag of sugar snap peas that cost me a little under $5 at Kroger the other day. Me and little big girl farmer killed them. There's probably maybe 10 or 20 peas left out of that whole bag right now in the refrigerator. I mean, just snacking on them, just walking through the house. I just go grab a handful and eat them suckers. They are delicious. Yes. Brassicas, Garden Realtor says brassicas in the fall. Corn this year too. Ooh, I don't eat a lot of corn anyway. I do like corn. I just don't eat a lot, and I have no desire to grow corn. I don't know why. Maybe because I was around corn my whole life as a child, and I was just tired of looking at the plants. I don't know. I have no desire to see a corn plant. I don't even want to see the corn plant. Okay, that's how I feel. Um, let's see. Somebody wants to know, Diva, if you cook your beet greens. And I didn't grow beets, but I grew radishes. Radish greens are delicious. Sauteed, delicious. They're little spiny, pokey, prickly. If you try to eat them, just put them in your mouth. I didn't like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But if you saute them, they're delicious. Does anyone ever plant cover crops in their garden over the winter time? Yes, Dee Dee. So last year was my first year doing that. I won't plant a cover crop in a container again. I felt like that was a waste of, because it's all roots. So if you don't have, it's just a big clump of root. It's just I can grab the plant and just pull it out of the bucket, and it's all roots. So to me, breaking that stuff up was so hard. I don't think I'll plant cover crop in containers again. I'll just mulch over them, I think, and that's it. I'm not going to put a cover crop in a container. But my raised beds, maybe, because I just felt like the roots were so thick. It was pointless to try to break that up and then reuse the soil. I didn't like that. But yes, but the cover crops, it was some free seed giveaway that I went to, put on by the extension office here. So I got free seeds, but then I bought clover. So I'm gonna buy more white and red clover and use that as a cover crop this year. And then I'm gonna leave clover in some areas of my garden, like along the fence line and stuff, because I just want it. It's a great ground cover to keep those weeds out. That's my thought process. So I'm gonna do that. I do believe. Let's see. Hey, lady's in the live stream. She took over for Lead Farmer because he's driving. And he be texting and driving. That's a no. That's a no. But hi, Lady Led. What's up, girl? I hope you got all the furniture you wanted. All of it. I hope you got every last bit, every last piece that you wanted. I know you deserve it. Yeah, I hope you got all of it, ma'am. Essie's in the house. Hey, what's up, Essie? What's up? Oh my gosh, Essie, you're another one. We need to have a conversation. Yeah, we need to have a conversation, Essie. This lady is just putting out crops, and yeah, whatever you're doing is working for you. And honey, and she shares everything. I know she has, and she be putting out them videos too. I need to go catch up on her videos, but you are just, honey, whatever you doing is working for you, ma'am. Okay. Because your fruits be looking great. Delicious. and just so beautiful. So beautiful. She's beautiful and she has a garden that's just amazing. And she's a beginner gardener. This is your second year, right, Essie? Gardening, and your garden looks like that. Yeah. Um, I think your garden is still in there. You plant it around May or June and leave it in all winter. Then it's ready in April or May. Also, I think he got your peas. Yeah, he got my peas. That was aphids. I mean, they were covered in aphids for real, y'all. I don't know. Maybe I should go dig it up and see if the garlic's in there. But there are no shoots anymore. All that died back. So, you're right. It may still be in there. Maybe I'll go check it out. But I did have an ant farm on this side of the garden, closest to the original raised bed 4x4. So that's what I was thinking. I didn't even look. What's up? Oh gosh, if I didn't catch you coming in, I apologize. Welcome everybody. We're just chit chatting. I posted if you or I'd ask everyone to post, fill in the blank. I will grow more of blank in the fall. So what will you grow more of? And most people, it's a resounding yes to greens, more greens and more beets and carrots and things like that. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to catch up with y'all in this. What do you do with cover crop in the spring? Again, the springtime is when you're supposed to till it. If you want to leave it like the clover and stuff, that's fine. The bees love, love, love clover. And a lot of people try to cut that and get that out of the yards in the spring and the summertime. The clover, they don't want it, but it really is a great pollinator attractor. And I mean, I've noticed that before. I've noticed that the bees are all over. It's just when you're not really focused on that and you're not aware of what's going on, you just forget and you don't pay any attention to it. But now that I know and I'm studying more about pollinators and bees in particular, they already love it, and nature already gives it to us most of the time. The clover's already there. We just cut it back from our yards. But I'm going to be more intentional about leaving the clover in specific places and sowing seed, clover seed, in specific places in my garden, like along the fence lines and stuff, because I want the clover to grow pretty high. I'm going to have designated areas in my garden where it's all for the pollinators, and I don't care how big it gets. I might cut it down some, but I don't want it. I don't want the plant 6 feet tall unless they're like sunflowers or something. But I'm going to be more intentional about that next year, just letting stuff grow for the pollinators, like things that we think are typical weeds, dandelions, clover, things like that. All right, y'all. Essie, what zone are you in, Essie? If you don't mind posting that as well. And the Bull's in the house. What's up? The Bull's Garden Rabbitry. He is in zone 7A. Thank you so much for posting that. The Bull is amazing. His little channel will be like, they got some little dramatizations going on, and but his backyard garden is amazing. It's so beautiful. I love your design of your garden. It's just, it really, I love seeing people's garden, because when you first see people building their gardens, constructing their gardens, it doesn't look like it's going to be much of anything. It's like, okay, you try to picture their vision, they show you their vision, you're trying to get it in your head too, because you're trying to get ideas. I be trying to steal from y'all all the time. I really do. But then I just can't see it. But honey, when everything starts coming in, it's just like, oh, okay, I get it. Yeah. But everything's beautiful, and he be building stuff out of old materials. But he be saying it's old and used materials, but it don't look it. So I think he's lying sometimes. Because it's just, everything is so neat in his garden. I just love it. But the old bamboo sticks and things like that, yeah, he's amazing. So yeah, the Bull's in the house. Essie's in zone 8A, everyone. Essie is in zone 8A. So find her channel if you're in zone 8A, and look at what she's doing, honey, because we can all learn something from her. Essie, did you post how long you've been gardening? I'm pretty sure you said this is your second year, because I started my channel right after you started yours. And because I was watching you, I'm pretty sure I was watching you before I started my channel. I think I can't remember, but you said you were a beginner gardener too. But tell us how long you've been gardening, Miss Essie. Um, let's see. Everybody saying what's up to Miss Essie. Good. Okay. Um, one other thing I want y'all to do for me. I just heard today, and I think this happened a few days ago, that Miss Homestead Hart, everybody knows Miss Homestead Hart. Yeah, she got bit by a brown recluse spider. Is that how you say it? A recluse? I know what the spider that you talk about, but she got bit and it's bad. Like apparently she's in a lot of pain and hasn't been doing videos for a while because she's trying to deal with that. And so I think Mr. Homestead Hart posted something in the discussion community area on the page that she's still in a lot of pain. So like if y'all don't mind, if you pray or whatever it is, just send positive vibes, thoughts, whatever to her, because that's actually a serious bug bite. I mean, I talk about getting bit by mosquitoes, which could be serious nowadays, right? Because they carry a lot of diseases. But the brown recluse spider is almost always not. I mean, almost always a serious situation. So, yeah. Please pray for Miss Homestead Hart. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now. Okay. Father God, thank you for this time, Lord. I thank you for the gardening community, and I thank you, Lord God, that we can all come together and support each other. And Father, we just come to you right now asking, Lord God, that you just touch Miss Homestead Hart, heal her body right now. She got bit by a spider, Lord. You know all things, but I'm just asking you, Lord God, to heal her body right now in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Yes. Yes, so y'all have a lot of snakes and spiders. See the snakes thing. We backyard gardener, I don't know if she's still here, but we talk a lot about snakes and spiders. She don't like rabbits, she don't like all kinds of stuff. But yeah, the snakes thing, that's the only thing about having a homestead that I'm just everything else I can deal with pretty much, but the spiders is on there, but the number one is them daggone snakes. I don't do well. I'm out here in my backyard looking for them. I mean, unconsciously, I think I am all the time. And like, I have fresh wood chips. They're not grated down or what. And so sometimes I have those long sticks and I be looking at them twice, honey, thinking, I just pray to God. I've never seen a garden snake, never had one in my yard, but I live in the city. I don't live in the country. I don't live on the outskirts of the city, but they can still creep in. And I be looking. I do not. That's one thing I just cannot do. Amen. Yes, DD. Yeah. I can't. I just can't deal with snakes. You had one at your salon on the step. Oh my goodness, Essie. Oh no. See, and they're trying to get cool too. It's hot. And they coming out of wherever they're coming out of, especially if they're in the water. They be coming out of the water because the water's hot. So when it's hot, they are out on the ground. They are trying to get cool. Yes, they don't go in the water when it's hot. Um, or when I was a kid, I was at my grandparents' lake, Pay Lake. We were having a barbecue cookout. The family was there or whatever. We put our trash in barrels. Okay, we in the country, and he had barrels all around the lake where people could put their trash in, and then they burned the trash in the barrels. And I went to throw my plate away, and there was a snake right next to that barrel that I went to, coiled up like he was going to strike. And I will never forget that. I just can see it right now in my head. And that freaks me out. He did not touch. That was the Lord, because I threw my plate in that trash and walked away. I mean, I froze for a minute because I saw him. I mean, he was looking right at me. And then I just walked away. And I walked quickly away. And then I went and told my grandfather, and he shot him. Yeah, he took him out. But yeah, that's the only thing. Hey Jay, what's up, Jay? Is new to the live stream, I do believe. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope I'm catching everybody coming in that's new or that's just coming in. I think I am. But welcome, Jay. Nice to see you. Hey, Jay, are you a creator on YouTube? Do you have a garden? Are you just hanging out with us? A lot of great channels in here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, oh, you see two snakes 2 times a week at home in the city, and I've seen one large snake at the community garden. I only get an alert on alert with snakes that hang out by the water. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And I was watching a Beautiful Nest TV in one of her episodes. She had a snake in her garden and had footage of it. So she was going out a couple of days later with a stick, just in case, and checking stuff. Essie be doing that too. I see you, Essie. She have her little stick or whatever it is, a pole, and she be moving leaves back and stuff before she put her hand down in there. And that's what you need to do. Yeah. Yeah. Take care, Garden Realtor. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah. Yes. Dan, listen. People. Listen. I get it. He says garden snakes can be of a great benefit. Yes. However, snake bite. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Snake bite is not great benefit for anybody. Okay. Yes, snakes can keep the rodents down. So if you have a rat problem, things like that, yes, definitely. I don't like cats. Okay. We had this conversation on Backyard Gardeners channel last live. I don't like cats. I can't stand cats. However, cats do have a place. Okay. All animals have a place in the food chain. But cats, yes, they be killing the snakes. So I don't want cats in my house. I don't want cats on me. I don't want to touch a cat. I don't want to see a cat. However, if I have a few cats on the farm, and I will feed you, but y'all go on somewhere else. I don't want you around. Don't come up to me and looking for food. Don't do none of that. Don't brush up against me. And them tails just be whining. No, no, I ain't got time for that. Nope. Nope. But yes, I want you to stick around. We have a black cat that walks to and fro, and it's a fat black cat too. He be eating, okay, but he be walking around here. So yeah, I get it. Everybody has their place. I just don't want you on me. Don't come rub it up against me, and then look at me like you own my property. That cat be walking across my yard and then back behind my shed, and then he'll come down the driveway looking at me like I'm in his space. Your name is not Letitia Marshall, and you do not own this property. That's another thing about cats I can't stand. Yeah, they bossy and they act like they own everything. Uh-uh. I don't. Y'all laughing, but I'm serious. I can't stand a cat. Oh Lord. And when I used to be a social worker, and I would be in people's houses going to people's houses and checking on them, and they cats be on the back of the back on the couch and come down and looking at me like, what you doing in my house? I get that because this is your space. But I don't need you to be friendly with me. Okay. You can be a friendly cat, but be friendly over there. I can't do it. Y'all, I can't. I swear I can't do cats. I swear. I can't do it. Mm-mm. Let me see what else y'all just laughing at me. Okay. Y'all just laughing. Yeah, it's true though. I need to start making videos. Yes, you do, Jay. And then let me know, Jay, if you making videos. Let me know. Yes, sir. Um, yeah, I hear y'all. Garden snakes are not venomous. I do not care. I do not. It's a snake. I do. I no, 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 no. No, there's nothing you can do to make me want to. I listen. I told Backyard Gardener earlier that I bypass the zoo. At the zoo, the little exhibit when they have all the arachnids and all that. No, I'm the reptile. No, we not going in there. Nope, nope. And I may go and see the fish because usually they have the fish in the aquariums in that part of the zoo. I look at the fish, but y'all, I'm going around there. Y'all just come back and get me when y'all ready to leave. I'm not going. I'm not. Mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. All right, y'all. It's been an hour and 14 minutes. I've been on this live stream. Y'all are amazing. I'm having so much fun. There are a few things two more things that I want to point out. I asked you all to keep in prayer Miss Homestead Hart. She got bit by a brown recluse spider. So please keep her in your prayers. But then there's three gardening channels that I do want to shout out. And this guy, he doesn't put out a ton of videos, but you can tell that he spends a lot of time to make sure that these videos are quality. And it's a little different spin. I just like his quirky attitude and everything. But y'all go check out Eccentric Nature. Nature. ECCENTRIC. Eccentric Nature. Or yeah, Eccentric Nature. He is so funny, but he does a lot of indoor gardening, like herbs and things like that in his windowsill. And he's been fighting bug issues inside the house. So it's a lot of comedy, dramatization stuff, but with gardening. And so it's really cool. And then the Green Thumb, I was so sad he hasn't been here. The Green Thumb gardening channel. um Thank you, DD, thank you so much. But the Green Thumb gardening channel is amazing as well. I forget what zone he's in, but he had just had a sweet potato harvest, and it was amazing. And it definitely wasn't what he thought it was going to be, because he was just going to test it first. But honey, yeah, that harvest was nice, and he's just really great. So go check him out. He even got some of his original music on his videos. So the Green Thumb gardening channel. And then last but not least, Miss Linda from the New Orleans Gardener. She's the New Orleans Gardener. She is amazing. um I just, yeah, you always gonna hear her talk about 511, okay, 511 fish emulsion. And so go check her out. And I love her voice. I sometimes, when you do meditation, there's just some things. Sometimes I like to put on music or something to help me meditate. And but in the morning, outside of prayer and my morning routine, I had to click on one of her videos just so I can hear her voice. It is so soothing. It is so soothing. So yeah, she's great. She's great. So go check her out. And then let me see what y'all doing. Um yeah, I'm about to wrap it up, y'all. I'm about to wrap it up, Dan. You have a great weekend too. And Bull, yes, thank you so much. Have a great weekend. And everybody's, yeah. Yeah, take care, Dan. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And then last but not least, I just want to make this announcement that in my video, a few videos ago, it's called Tons of Thank Yous, Legacy Talk, and Gardening Challenges. That video, I had said around the 5 minute mark, like almost 6 minute mark, I started talking about the gardening community video. I want to put together a video of, number one, beginner gardeners. So if you are a beginner gardener, and anyone in the last 3 to 5 years that just started gardening, um, if you're growing something or have a garden, I would love for you to send me a video, or just a few pictures of you in your garden. And I'm going to create this video slideshow kind of thing of everybody. And if you have a gardening channel, I would love for you to also tell me that. Tell me how long you've been gardening, what zone you're in, and then if you have a channel where you create gardening content, make sure you let me know what that is. And I'm going to put a big video together and just and post it. Okay. So I'm trying to support you all, but also want to see all the success beginner gardeners are having. And or if you are gardening and have been gardening for some time but are growing something for the first time, please, you can also participate. Okay, so send me some pictures of things that you're gardening, harvest, or you next to a plant. Like for instance, if you're growing sunflowers for the first time, send me a picture. Let me know what your name is, what zone you're in. Just first name is fine. Zone you're in. If you have a gardening channel, and I will put all this stuff together and just put out one big post. So the entries though for this video is due August 15th. So get them into me before August 15th, and then it'll take me about a week or so to get that video together. But I will do that. And so I'm attempting to help support other channels And then I want beginner gardeners, because I'm a beginner gardener, but I want other beginner gardeners to see that there are other people that are successful at gardening and that they have all kinds of different types of gardens. Okay. So it doesn't matter if you're container gardening on your patio, or if you have a small space garden or a large scale garden, it doesn't matter. I would love, 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 love to see those pictures, those videos, short video clips, and get all that out to everyone so the whole world can see. Okay. But y'all, thank you all so much again. My email is at the end of almost every video. But it is my name, bearfruitgardening at gmail.com. Okay. I'll make sure I put that in the description here. I think I did already, but I'll check and make sure. But barefoot gardening at gmail.com. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate you all being engaged and being a part of the live. And I will holler at y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.